Hi Omega Gen, my name is Debbie and I am our color group lead. Welcome to our 5th and final day of our Keep the Fire devotional. We made it to the end of Esther, guys. And let me tell you something, the ending truly matters. In Esther chapter 9, we see the reversal that began quietly now becomes public. The people who were marked for destruction are preserved, and the threat that seemed final has been overturned. And then the story does something so beautiful. It does not move straight past deliverance. It stops to remember. Mordecai established Purim as a time of feasting, gladness, gift-giving, and care for the poor. That means the story of deliverance becomes a shared rhythm of remembrance. That is the 5th lesson of the Esther mandate. Kingdom victory should become kingdom memory. Now you might be thinking to yourself, why is that important? Or why does that even matter? Because if you do not remember what God has done for you, you will not know how to worship Him rightly in the next season. If you don't remember His deliverance, you may start thinking your survival came from your own strength. But remembrance keeps you humble. It keeps you grateful, and it turns your testimony into a culture. And notice what this celebration included: joy and generosity. They feast, but they also give. They remember, but they also blessed others. That is so important. Real spiritual victory is never just private relief. It produces public gratitude and practical generosity. Then when we look at Esther chapter 10, it closes with Mordecai in a place of influence. But the final description of him is not just that he's powerful. It says he sought the welfare of his people and spoke peace. What a wonderful way to end the book. Not just promoted, not just important, not just visible, but useful, faithful, peace-speaking, people-serving. This is what kingdom leadership looks like. And for Omega Gen, this is where the story meets camp in a direct way. We're not just gathering just to have a good week. We're gathering so that God can form a generation that remembers His works, rejoices in His salvation, and represents Him well. So as you get ready for camp, come ready to worship, ready to receive the word, ready to build real relationships, ready to pray. We want you to come ready to serve somebody besides yourself. Come ready to carry joy without losing holiness. Come ready to be generous, humble, and available. And as you arrive, remember this. Esther is not just a story about one impressive woman and her wise older cousin doing something heroic so many years ago. It's a witness that God preserves His people, works in hidden ways, and raises leaders in the most unlikely places, and turns our fear into testimony. And into that world, God has placed you and I, not as a tourist, not as a victim, as a kingdom person, a chosen generation. ICGC's mission, raising leaders, shaping visions, influencing society through Christ, is the Esther mandate written for our generation. You are the Esthers. You are the Mordecais. You are the ones who will seek the good of your people and speak for the welfare of your descendants. The book of Esther never once mentioned God, but by the end, God's people are in second in the command of the greatest empire on earth, and they're using that position to seek the welfare of everyone around them. That is not the absence of God. That is the quiet, unstoppable advance of His kingdom. During our team's Bible study before camp, one thing that we kept coming back to was, the word should flow through our character. Now that must be one of the best summaries of the Esther mandate, in my opinion. Not just Bible knowledge, not just spiritual language, character, presence, influence, integrity, courage, submission, and being the light in dark spaces. So as you read Esther 9 and 10, I want you to ask yourself, what do I need to remember that God has already done for me? And how can I turn this gratitude into generosity? What kind of leader is God calling me to become? One who maybe seeks the welfare of others and speaks peace? This is the Esther mandate. Remember, God's deliverance, rejoicing in His goodness, and representing the kingdom well. We can't wait to see you at camp. Come hungry, come open, and come ready. The King is still writing stories of deliverance, and He's not done with your life. Can't wait to see you there.